Welcome back everybody, Dave the Gamer here. Today let's take a look at my Taunt Druid. So this Druid right now easily carried me up into Diamond. I think it's going to struggle a little bit into Legendary, but this deck is ridiculous. Now it is very expensive overall to cost. To craft, shall I say, with what, about 8 different legendaries. So very, very expensive. As you could tell, I definitely spend too much money on this dang game. This is my addiction in life. But I have so much fun. This deck is so annoying to deal with. The whole point of this whole deck is this guy right here, Mr. Grey. So Mr. Grey, when he dies, he's going to basically put a Deathrattle on another minion to bring him back. Over and over and over. Even if you somehow find a way to kill him, then you're going to bring it back with Hydration Station. You can use the cube on him to trigger even more. You just have so much defense, and then after all of that, then you have Endbringer that just brings it back again. Every time you think you got rid of it, it comes back. You have a lot of cards like this that's going to replay every spell that you cast in 3 turns. You have the Sky Mother Aviana that's going to put 10 legendaries in your deck that only cost 1. So ideally you don't want to play this until you get this card. So you, like, this is the big card. This is going to soak all of your damage. Lots of different other cards. Really, I'll just slowly go over all of them so you can kind of see what they are. Pause it if you need. Check the deck code below, and feel free to let me know, have you played this deck and what tweaks you made to make it even better. I'm always looking to improve my decks. I read every single comment, respond to every single person. This summons here is nice because it brings out the Blob of Tar, so you get health or armor, shall I say, and it brings this out, or Tortella, so either one is very nice. You have Bob Bartender that's slowing stuff down. The manager to be able to get the fantastic gifts, Sleep Under the Stars, Ziliax, Hydration Station, and a board wipe. So I guess technically the only thing you possibly could add in here, which is even more, is Kill Jaden. So you could replace something, maybe the Sea Breeze, for a Kill Jaden. That would be the only way that I went. As a super late game, but realistically, like, if you can't kill them past all of this, you're probably dead anyways. So Kill Jaden might be overkill. Alrighty, looks like we are going against a priest this time. So it doesn't say that you should keep this card in your opening hand, but I've went many games where he was like the last card, and it is so critical to be able to maximize this deck itself. So I'm going to keep it. Now I don't want to see that as another card. I have a lot of high level cards, so if it is a rush priest, I might be in some trouble. I would rather it be a rush priest instead of a big priest, because the big priest late game will just end up just one-shotting me. So I'd rather rush priest at this point. Let's see what he's going with. Looks like he's going to go a little bit more of a rush version. We're going to go New Heights to get some more mana crystals here. And then next turn, Tortella, and probably just hero power. So hopefully it doesn't overwhelm me too much to start. I could go the Sky Mother, nice and early. That's not a terrible option either, just because I have this guy now, so I can easily pull that off. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't want to put 10 more minions in my deck and make it even harder. So I think I am going to go Sky. The reason why is so then when I go Tortella, maybe I get a beast up, 1 drop, essentially, taunt legendary. We'll see. It is a little RNG based of what legendaries you actually get. Okay, I would rather him attack me. I'd rather go nice and slow. I want to save this guy, so essentially I could use this late game, so it will cast a Hydration Station again at the end of it. Rising Water only kills this one. That kind of stinks. How do I want to play this? If I put the gray out, he just dies and it doesn't death rattle onto something. That's the only difficult part, and that's why normally you don't want it for a little bit. Is essentially you want to have at least 2 minions out, preferably one that does not have taunt. So when they kill Mr. Gray here, it's going to go on to another minion and basically bring them back to life. Now a silence would definitely, do some damage to this deck. Perfect. I'll still take the blob. That's fine. The blob's a strong card. I think at this point I just Rising Water wipe some of the board and then put the blob out just to survive at this point. Yeah, let's do that. Let's wipe there. It's not ideal. Not what I wanted to 100% do. A little bit of lag there. So we're just going to kill this guy here. Perfect. So the blob can absorb some damage unless he has some spells. Like I said, I'm just trying to slow him down. I don't think I'm ever going to... and none of my cards are choose one. So, that's really not going to do anything for me. But it's for 1 cost to drop a 3/6. Whatever. Not terrible. So it's a mix of a Protoss minion build. So I wonder if he still... I imagine no, he doesn't have the laser. It's a unique build here. Ah, this is nice. That's a nice one to drop there. I'll take that one. So this is when I want to go the gray. I don't think he has a whole lot of board wipes. So let's try to overwhelm him. We're going to go with the overwhelm. He could have... No, his board wipes... Yeah, I mean, he could shuffle everything into my deck. Stuff it all into a box or whatever the heck it's called. That's quite annoying. His other one's to wipe out everything above 5 attacks. So that's why this is perfect, because it's only 4. This is going to soak up a lot of damage here. Yep. Just soaking up the damage. There's not a whole lot he can do. So I'm going to go this guy now. I just want to go all to face. And just like that, you just overwhelm them so fast. Even a rush deck, once they let me get to like turn 5, turn 6, it's over. The Blob of Tars, Mr. Gray, there's so many ways to ramp up. You didn't even get to see. I would have busted out a hydration station. I would have brought them all back again, over and over. So this deck is ridiculous. That was a rush deck, still demolished it. There's not many decks that can beat this deck. I think Starship decks are going to be the most potent deck overall, and you will see that more in Legend. But every other deck, there's not a whole lot of chance. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know below. Have you tested this one out? Love to hear your feedback. Hopefully this was helpful. Love to hear you guys' comments below. And until next time, game on.